Hey guys, back with another one. We got a lot to cover. We have a lot to cover. I just saw something from 5 hours ago. I don't know what this means, but we're going to break it down in a second together. Also, remember that these social media entities, not only Chrisean Rock and Blueface, but they do in fact have people who manage their social media platforms, and they put up stories and all kind of stuff that they're not willing to do or too busy to do. And I'm wondering whoever's managing the Twitter account for Chrisean Rock, because I do not believe that Chrisean Rock's Twitter account is hacked. And if that happened, somebody in the circle has definitely hacked it. Someone that has access to her phone or all her information when she got arrested. And I don't think that they would be stupid enough to do this to her Twitter page. It just wouldn't make any sense. And they definitely would have a fallout. We all know that when Chrisean Rock lands down, she would definitely be speaking on it. Hey Buttercup. Hey Cyrus, salute. Um, so we're gonna get directly into it. I have a lot that I need to share. I have a lot of questions I also need to ask you guys. So I'm waiting for the live to, get popping up in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. So I was looking at this from 6 hours ago on her Twitter account. Now we all know that Chrisean Rock is not able to access her Twitter because she's not free. I want to also show you something that's going to be enlightening. Some of you guys may have saw it. Some of you guys may not. I'm not always in a rush to be the first to put things out there because I do things on my own time. And people don't all see everything at the same time. So it says launching in 10 minutes. This was 6 hours ago. So I don't know what launching in 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes means. And this was 6 hours ago. And then on July 17th, counting the days. This is what she put. These are the two things that I saw that were very questionable. I saw it yesterday, the counting the days down. Then I saw this early this morning. Launching in 10 minutes. I don't know what launching in 10 minutes are. I would think that their social media team would not play with the public because that all piggybacks back onto Chrisean Rock if they're playing on the heartstrings of people that want to actually see her. Hey, Buttercup, hi, sweetie. Want to seek her get out. You know what I'm saying? And for you to, just be putting random, stuff onto her platform would be stupid. Because she gets enough flack as it is, and I'm quite sure she's hiring. I'm quite sure they're getting a percentage of whatever money is made on her platform from the monetization of these platforms, and like the ads that might pop up on these Twitter or Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, Facebook, platforms. They get a percentage of it. And one thing you don't want to do or land yourself into any trouble as far as, any legal situations for putting, false information down on social media influencers platform. I'm gonna take these headsets off, and if I sound like I'm far away or you can't hear me, just let me know. However, I want you guys to see an explanation that a guy had made. A, a guy had made some a live post letting you guys know about the situation as far as when you're going to be extradited to another state, the process. And I wanted you guys to listen to that. So let's check that out. There's a few other things I want to show you too. So here. what's up. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Wait a minute. Hold up 1 second. Ooh, what did I just do? I gotta share this first. Duh. I'm going way ahead of myself. I'm going way ahead of myself. Now the volume to me is not up. I hope you guys can hear it. Maybe because I don't have the headsets on.
How long can someone be held to be extradited? If you're arrested on an out-of-state warrant, you're going to be held for extradition. The state that's holding you is commonly called the holding state, and the state that wants you is commonly called the demanding state. So the holding state can hold you on an out-of-state warrant for first 30 days. In that 30-day period, they're going to contact the demanding state and they're going to ask whether or not the demanding state is planning on extraditing you. If the demanding state says, yes, we plan on extradition, then you can be held for up to 90 days in 30-day increments. You can also waive extradition. If you waive extradition, you're basically saying, I don't have a dispute about whether or not they've got the right person. I'm not fighting about identity. I'm going to go to the demanding state and I'm going to answer these charges. I'm going to try to bond out there and I'll fight the case in court. So you would only fight extradition normally if you plan on fighting about identity. How long can someone be held to be extradited? If you're arrested on an out-of-state warrant, you're going to be held for extradition. The state that's holding you is commonly called the holding state, and the state that wants you is commonly called the demanding state. So the holding state can hold you on an out-of-state warrant for first 30 days. In that 30-day period, they're going to contact the demanding state and they're going to ask whether or not the demanding state is planning on extraditing you. If the demanding state says, yes, we plan on extradition, then you can be held for up to 90 days in 30-day increments. You can also waive extradition. If you waive extradition, you're basically saying, I don't have a dispute about whether or not they've got the right person. I'm not fighting about identity. I'm going to go to the demanding state and I'm going to answer these charges. I'm going to try to bond out there and I'll fight the case in court. So you would only fight extradition normally if you plan on fighting about identity. How long can someone be held to be extradited? If you're arrested on an out-of-state warrant, you're going to be held for extradition. The state that's holding you is commonly called the holding state, and the state that wants you is commonly called the...
Now, to get down to the nitty-gritty, and I'm glad that I heard it from someone who went to school for it. And you guys heard me put a Y in the chat if you guys heard me say it. That's why I never get into... Even if you can pull up these documentations because it is public information, we are not qualified to speak really still on anything because we never went to school for it. We don't have the credentials to really speak about it. We could read something that sounds the way we think it should be, and it might not be. So we just heard what the guy said. 30 days, 30 increment a time up to 90 days. So if it's increments of 30, 30, 30, 90 days, by 90 days, if Oklahoma still has not picked up Chrisean Rock, she has to be released. And only then. Because I heard people even saying 45 days. Remember, you guys kept hearing me say, well, they were saying 30 days, then it could be the worst case scenario, 45 days. And I said, so she'll get out at the beginning of August. Well, she can be held up to 90. So if Oklahoma is thinking about picking her up, like I said, they're probably not going to have her serve any time. This is the way that they get time out of her. I know this because I've heard this being said through family members and very close people that are in my life, including my husband. You know, they'll sit you down purposely to get some time out of you. And by the time, you know, you go into court and clear stuff up, then they don't want no more time. They got all the time they want to get out of you, and they just hope they don't see you no more. So, you know, I think that's the situation. I think Oklahoma was really mad. I also don't think that they were appreciative of what they were hearing about what she was saying online about the judge and the DA. So they could pick her up on the 89th day or the 90th day at whatever time it says on the 90th day that they're going to release her. And they can call the night before or early that morning and say, don't release her. We're coming for sure today to come get her if they're going to expedite her to Oklahoma. Now, if they don't by 90 days at that time of release, because there'll be probably a release time on that 90th day, and it usually will be in the morning or whatever time, she'll be released. Now, that's why I was saying I don't understand why that was put on Twitter. Touching down in 10 minutes, that was like 6 hours ago that was posted. Free speech. Hey, Edwards. So it's just that I really and you guys probably don't understand my position at times, but I had said prior to her getting arrested that I really wish that she go clear up her legal obligations. And even when we weren't even on that topic and we were supposed to be updating, the public, a lot of us channel holders, like little stuff that would happen, I just consistently kept saying, it was just on my mind. She needs to go clear up her legal obligations. I was real worried about that because I, for one, did not think that was suitable that she was even sharing that with her fans, supporters, and haters, because they're all mixed in together. These people are all mixed in together, and I'm telling you, even when she was going to the football games, you don't think people were trying to bag her up? They weren't successful, but sure enough, it was that one time that she went to to court and they took her in. So that was, to me, a crash dummy move. When she gets out, she'll be cleared from everyone. Yep. Blue's gonna be out and Chrisean's gonna be, and they're anticipating, and they're just teaching him a lesson too. Hey, Haley. They're anticipating that he will get out, like I had said, when he goes to court. I think at the end of the month, the 29th, 28th. They'll probably release him from court, but they probably have stipulations. Don't sleep on that part. And you might say, well, the getting out is the good part, right, to hear about. But no, it's not, because if Blueface gets out and he gets stupid and he gets distracted by anything that Jaidyn might do or anything that Chrisean might do when she gets out, or if he gets, especially if he gets out earlier than Chrisean Rock, which is the end of the month. Oh, I didn't even realize that that's in 7 days. That's how time flies. But anyways, I'm gonna show you that too. Yeah, I'll show you about that too. But I got some other stuff I want to show you. So hang on now. But if he gets distracted, Chrisean gets out, she gets mad, she gets wind that he was messing with Jaidyn while she was in jail waiting on Extradition to be expedited to Oklahoma. It's just going to be a lot of smoke. Now, let me show you this. You guys will be excited to hear about this. At least there's some type of excitement. I want to shout out hot tea, hot chocolate, because I like the fact that, like with me, in my case, we were all anticipating the 30 days, not realizing we can listen to channel holders. There's nothing wrong with that, especially ones that do their due diligence and get this legal paperwork that is free to the public. But the way we might read it might be just the logical way to read it. It might not be the way the law has really, the way the law and how something could be put could be just common sense, how we're reading it and conceiving it, and then we share it with the public. But say if somebody that is a lawyer who went to school for it reads it, they might read it and break it down, and there might be things that we may have shared with the public that a little bit twisted, and not on purpose, but that's because it just reads this way and it sounds like common sense, and that's how they're explaining it to the audience. that's why I tread very lightly about these kind of situations, this kind of commentary, because things change up or things can be interpreted that aren't what it is. What you're reading might not be exactly what it is. It might sound like it's going that way, but by the court of law, it could be something else. So I do commentary. I don't do commentary on the law. And when somebody goes to jail, the law. I do commentary, hopefully, and I hope going forward, people that are free, that are on land, not locked up in jail. And I do commentary and I give my thoughts on what's going on from what they share. And that's the kind of commentary I want to stick with. I want to stay in my lane because this is where all the mass confusion has came in. So the sister went live 17 hours ago and she said she spoke to Chrisean Rock, and this is what the sister had to say.
They doing good. I spoke to Chrisean last night. She's doing good. Keep her in prayer. She'll be back sooner than they feel like. Y'all ready? All right, simple for your prayer requests. Everybody type in let God be magnified so we can let God be magnified. The goal is to let God be magnified. Bless you. They doing good. I spoke to Chrisean last night. She's doing good. Keep her in prayer. She'll be back sooner than they feel like. Y'all ready? All right, simple for your prayer requests. Everybody type in let God be magnified so we can let God be magnified.
I think that was out of the lawyer's hands, any lawyer's hands, about Chrisean's case, because what did I already said? She took too long to go clear up her legal obligations, being concerned too much with Blueface. This could have been a setup with Blueface. Listening to Blueface, taking advice from Blueface. Blueface is always right in her mind. So this is how she ends up this way. Now, a lot of people are going to say in my comment section, which I don't care, stop blaming Blueface, but he played a part in this because he's very jealous of her success. We don't know low key if he could have purposely said, yeah, this is a way that I can get her jammed up, get the limelight off of her, get the limelight put on the Jaidyn, and get the limelight still on. It's going to always be on Blueface, right? Because he's gonna be doing stupid stuff out here on social media. But you know, and they both can get their bag up, and he can also, because he's already been using Jaidyn as a mule, he can get his bag up through Jaidyn as well. And also the deals that Wack 100 has set up for him. Wack 100 was able to set up these deals for him so he can start making money, and Wack 100 can start making money without the distractions of neither of these two couples together while trying to do this. It gave Wack 100 the opportunity to get Blueface to blow up again with these deals with trying to network and Lord knows who else or where else, so that he can become, you know, financially stable again and be that dude again. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, he's gonna miss Chrisean if in fact she does have to serve time, and she doesn't get out within the 90 days or 90 days. But and when she gets out, they'll probably even if save it years later, which that I hope that doesn't happen. Let's free Chrisean Rock. But trust and believe, there was some animosity and jealousy behind why Chrisean has allowed for herself to get set up like that and be in this situation that she's in right now. She really cost herself her freedom trying to run behind a man. But listen up to what the sister has to say.
Goal is to let God be magnified. Bless you. They doing good. I spoke to Chrisean last night.
Yep,
She's good. Keep her in prayer. She'll be back sooner than they feel like. Y'all ready? All right, simple for your prayer requests. Everybody type in let God be magnified so we can let God be magnified. The goal is to let God be magnified. Bless you. They doing good. I spoke to Chrisean last night. She's doing good. Keep her in prayer. She'll be back sooner than they feel like. Y'all ready? All right, simple for your prayer requests. Everybody type in let God be magnified so we can let God be magnified. The goal is to let God be magnified.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a religious person too. I believe in God, but
They're doing good. I spoke to Chrisean last night. She's doing good. Keep her in prayer. She should be back sooner than they feel like. Y'all ready? All right, simple fulfill prayer request. Everybody type and let God be magnified.
Okay, well,
So
let
we can
me
let God be
also show
magnified.
you this enough for her.
The goal is to let God be.
Now here's Carlissa with good
People are
news.
kind of, talking about Blueface. They're thinking he's going to get out at the end of the month. I mean, is that all true?
Well, he has a court date on
29.
7/29, and I mean, obviously, the judge, extended it, so I don't see why it wouldn't just be like time served.
Okay.
So I think a lot of people are anticipating that that'll be the day. I am.
Are you hoping that will be the day?
Yes.
I'm sure.
I'm planning a surprise return home party for him, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do it that next
He
day
probably won't be there.
in faith.
Okay. After he gets out, is there like another case he's facing in Vegas? I mean, is that?
They thought that he initially had violated his probation, but turns out that whatever happened was, the time the wires was just crossed. So no, he didn't violate in Vegas, and that was handled. So he should be free to go on the 29th.
Oh my gosh! Okay, that's good. Don't you think he could be making money? I mean,
She pretty much lied there because number one, yeah, it was true at first. I heard Wack 100 saying that they thought that that violated something he had did. I guess it may have been with the DVs. He violated within the statutes of the Nevada probation sentence, and Wack 100 did in fact fight that, and so he was gonna get out July 7th. I mean July 3rd. I'm sorry. However, let's not forget his sentence was pushed up, and I don't know why Carlissa didn't admit to that. Now, it could be true he's going to get out on the 29th, and people are anticipating about him getting out on the 29th. But let's keep in mind that he picked up another charge while in jail. That is why they are holding Blueface, Carlissa, for paraphernalia in his room. I'm saying your room. And he also had a cell phone. I heard about the cell phone maybe a week later. Now, how I put two and two together, he got caught for a cell phone. I can remember Chrisean Rock without really thinking about it. I don't think she was doing it on purpose, and I'm quite sure. Put a Y in the chat now. I'm going to put a Y in the chat. I've heard Chrisean say a few times, even when she was mad at him because he was mad at her about the curfew, she said out of her own mouth that they would sit on the phone for hours or until bedtime. And I said, you can talk on a tablet for hours in your room? You mean to tell me there's no cutoff time? What kind of jail is that? And so that's the phone she was referring to. And that may be why they checked this room. Because they check social media. You know what I'm saying? These authorities that be running these prisons and trying to figure out homicides, they go right to social media when they want to find something out. Because this young youth, all they do is run their mouth, run their business. You might not even nowadays find out something that happens in the street faster than you will online. People get online and start sharing stuff that can incriminate them. We have seen Chrisean get online and incriminate herself. She don't let me pull up the interview where she admitted about that alleged dude who Ronnie had did the time for that was unalived. Now that's something we can't fight. I don't care if you're a supporter or not. She said that out of her mouth. And even if you're a supporter, as a supporter, what we need to be telling is that's not the kind of stuff that you share on social media. Because that can come back and haunt you later on. I told you that what they're going to do. Oklahoma is mad. She's mad. Well, I mean, come on. Everybody knows that Oklahoma's mad. I was just thinking that they would have picked her up. If they were going to pick her up, they would have picked her up within 30 days. Or they only had 30 days, Oklahoma, and if they didn't pick her up within that time, they would have to let her go. But now we see that it's not like that. And even with Blueface, everybody's anticipating the 29th, and yeah, he might get time served. I don't think they're going to keep, it's only my opinion though. I don't think that they're going to keep him because they need those cells for hardened criminals. He did a crash dummy move, a cell phone. I don't think it's warranted for him. And in Nevada, the big case he has, they slapped him on the wrist where the lady had threatened him, if you come back here, you're going back to jail. You're doing 3 to 4 years. I do believe she was scared of leaving Junior, for she knows she's going to do a little time. So she was worried mostly about leaving her baby. Yeah, she was worried about leaving her baby, but I think she was also hoping that Blueface had got out on July 11th. I mean, July 3rd, which was weeks ago, and he would be able to be there, support a Junior. Maybe they could make arrangements where he got, custody of his child, and then she would have been fine. Even though we know he wouldn't have been taking care of Junior, it would have probably been Jaidyn doing it. But I think that, I don't know. But I know that she was waiting for him to get out. And even if she had time to do, I think that Chrisean Rock loves this man so much that she pretty much didn't care about the time she may have had to do. She just wanted to see Blueface before he got out. And she wanted to probably feel as though before she went to jail, if she even is going to do time. I'm not going to get into time. I want to wish, the best in that she gets out. However, I really think that she was trying to wait till Blueface got out. Thank you, Hood Unlock. You're the only one that heard in this chat when I said leave a Y if you think yes or no, and you're the only one that Chrisean was waiting on. Exactly, Haley. Thank you, Hood Unlock. You were the only one that paid attention to the assignment with the Y. Thank you so much. People pick and choose. They got a lot of select hearing around here. But you were hearing just fine. And I'm glad that you're on point with yours. I don't think that's why. Nothing. She never report. Yeah, that's a crime in itself, though, not reporting. Listen, I gotta show you guys something else. So when is she getting out? I'm joining late. Hello, everyone. She has up to 90 days, and I don't want to play that because it's not fair. Matter of fact, I will play it one more time, and then I want to show you guys something. Put a Y in the chat. I'm quite sure y'all hear me. My voice carries. Now, mate, I watch a whole Idream. Yeah, I know. Every state has tablets and all that now, especially down south. You kept telling her that she didn't listen. Yep. Diane, you already know, sis. And Ronnie is still claiming that he pulled that trigger on. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Child, Buttercup, you a trip. You lied. Judge, big mistake. She lied on the county. Well, she's paying for whatever happened to her. She's paying for it now. So I'm gonna play that. And then I want to show you guys something. A matter of fact, before I do that, because I got enough of y'all in here. Have y'all ever heard of this? King? No, I'm sorry. It's Hey Vet. Because there's a toxic couple on YouTube. I mean, this lady gets mad at her husband. She even says he's been with men. Then she deletes the live, whether or not she's lying or not. This goes to show that there are other social media influencers that are out here wilding, and it's so sad because these couples, this couple they have like kids, small kids, and these kids are around it, and I just want to know, hey, Vet Baby Girl, it's called Queen of Kings. Please put it in the chat. If you haven't, I will pull it up. But I just need to know. It's right here. Just put yes or no. I'm see how long this is gonna take. Free Chrisean and free Blueface. Free Chrisean home to Chrisean Jr. He's missing his mommy. That's right. I don't watch them. It says you are telling us that not true. You lie about Chrisean getting out weeks. Girl, let's get off my thing. Please remove this clown. Please remove this clown. You out of here. You're gonna window lick. Girl, bye. Sense up here, honey. See you later if I can find you. Where you at? Or what they did was they must have went to my other channel because I can't find you now. But when I do find you, honey, you getting up out of here. Let me see. Let me see if it's on my other channel because I got 2 live streams going. Hopefully you guys are on both my channels. I mean, subscribe to both my channels. You can't be on both my channels at the same time. That's impossible. Let me see. Where's it at? Here we go. And I thank you for the 30 that's watching on the channel. I see you. I see you. I see you. Let me see. Where did I see this amateur at? All right. I can't find the person unless one of my anyways, so let me get back to what I was talking about until I was rudely interrupted. So let's ban this person. So you're out of here. I haven't heard of them. Okay. Yes. Oh wow, I didn't know that many people knew about this. Woo, child, y'all is crazy. Infinity said Beantown. That's what's up. 617 Beantown in the building. She's on the other channel. Well, get a Buttercup if she's on the other channel. You don't see it either. Well, she's out of here anyways. I banned her anyways from the. Thank y'all for coming through, man. Thank you. Love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. That makes me feel good, man. That really makes me feel. Drop the link for the other. Drop the link for the. Okay, baby. I will. Thank you for supporting. I'm going to drop the link right now for you so you can go subscribe. Because like I said, randomly, I will be doing like lives or putting different kind of content, which you'll definitely be interested in it because, you know. All right, where's it at? Okay, here's the link right there, baby girl. I just put it inside of the live. So if you're not, and this is the channel right here, SL Davis Social Media News. Make sure that you yeah, Queen. Yes. No, it says the sentence was pushed on up on the other case. Note the LA case, LA gave him probation. Queen has met. Yeah, I think so too, Callie. I'm sorry, we all got a little mental in us. Thank you, sweetie, for subscribing. Yeah, but getting back to the ranch, you know, Chrisean Rock, man, like I said, they got up to 90 days, and I think that because Oklahoma is really pissed at her, that they're definitely gonna do her in. Also want to show you something else. I really was gonna save it for later, but I think you guys would be very interested in seeing this as well. This is just crazy, but hey, she's getting her coins, this young girl. She's like 20-something years old, but this is just telling you how these people can make all this money and then be wilding. And you know, and they just don't know no better. You know, well, no, they start to act like they don't know no better. But look, I want to show you something that's going to shock you guys. Wait 1 second. I'm trying to pull it up now before I get the trying to show the screen. I'd rather get the information up first because I know that's what you want to see. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to share it with you now. Share screen. Well, I'm going to be the next question before we start. The next question before we start. Would you like me? I'm going to do it either way, but I'm just wondering who would, would you like me to start doing commentary on the Queen of Kings? Yes or no? I'm not going to begin anything else until I get a yes or no. I couldn't believe when I heard this here. This here was like, what? I think y'all will be interested in this story too. This goes to show what kind of money these young in their 20s are making. TMZ reported it. If it wasn't true, they'd be ready to put them all out there. Youngest and people influenced because she's an influence needs to understand to skip legal obligations. Yeah, she needs to understand that you can't be doing that. Hi, Mr. I love your live and I subscribe to your channel. You talk real fast. Thank you so much, Johnson. Thank you, sweetie. No, it's not of an attorney's hands because she had an attorney because they should give her. So, okay. So Saint Hudson. Now you're a hard critic to please. So I'm surprised that you said yeah. Let's do it. Okay, now I'm surprised to hear that from you. Now hearing you say yes, that might be a sure bet for this channel. Because you're a hard critic. You're a hard critic. For you to say yes, that you're a hard critic. All right, one no. I'm still going to do it, but I just want you, respectfully, I do want to hear from my community how they feel about it. But I just think, and we just got to be honest with ourselves that, people are more inclined to watch videos with drama. And real life drama is better than even what you see on TV. Because like Love and Hip Hop, that's usually real, but the cast, they write extra stuff to go along with those storylines so that it's even more drama. Like they already have real drama, but it's still not enough. So they add more drama to their script. So when you get onto IG or YouTube and you see people sharing what's going on behind closed doors, like Queen of Kings and Chrisean Rock and Blueface, you're actually seeing. Now, let me tell you how much drama Kings of Queens have to the point. Let me tell you, to the point of she literally deletes all her lives now. She deleted every single live because she knows that she has said things either out of being angry that are going to be used against her later, or she knows that what she said is the truth and she doesn't want people to be spreading around stuff that's going on behind closed doors. I think you definitely will love the content. I'm going to definitely tonight put up the content is going to be like on a regular basis. We're going to be doing live streams, commentaries to them. And I think you're going to love them because like right now, as of almost 24 hours ago, they're getting along. But trust me, sometime today, he's going to do something to piss her off because, yeah, she does have mental issues. Now, everyone has mental issues to a certain extent. Some people are so bad they need to take medication and do counseling. Because if you don't, they can go in the stores and unalive type things. I want to hear because this is a big topic for the new election. You want to hear what, Saint Touch? What are you talking about? I like to be educated and hear everyone out. Yes, okay, Hood Unlocked. That's what's up. So it's more yeses than no. Actually, it's only been one no. So I'm going to put it to the channel. When I set it up for live tonight, I'll put a trailer because when you see the trailer, you guys, and I know you guys will really like it, and it's nothing wrong. It's just entertainment. It's entertainment to us, but it's real life for them, and like I said, as long as we from this channel take something away that we can learn from or that we know better and you don't need me to tell you, but at least it's not like we're doing commentary and it's gossip, which is a sinful thing. But if you can take away something or be uplifted, that's all I ask for. But I think that we need to add some more spice to the channel. And honey, she's got the spice that this channel needs. And I think that it's not as toxic, honestly. It's toxic. But I don't think it's as bad as Blueface and Chrisean Rock. Because with Chrisean Rock, you got to edit every little piece that she says. She cussing and carrying on. The baddies story. Well, yeah, the baddies story. We're going to get into that for 1 minute. Okay, Cyrus said yes, too. You talk about baddies. Yep. Yeah, whatever her name is. Bhad Bhabie. Now, we're going to get into that now. It says, Baddie's baby only, let me say OF, has been good to me, posting huge earnings. See, these type of kids don't be lying about stuff, especially people like her, because they're like Chrisean Rocks. They're big-headed. It says, whatever name it, Bhad, it said, maybe going through a rough patch relationship-wise, but it's smooth sailing as far as her finances are concerned. Because she's apparently raking in the dough big time. Over the few weeks, BB posted her OF all-time earnings statement dating back of 2021, and the figures is staggering as it eclipsed 57 million, and that's more. We're being told the number is 100% legit, and that her receipts checked out. This is from TMZ. I was like, what? Look at this. From April 1st, 2021, because y'all know y'all like the pocket watch, so y'all like this kind of content, to July 11th, 2024. Subscriptions, over 24 million. Her tips that she got over from 2021 to 2024 were 578,000, which is over $500,000 in tips. Messages, she's got 30. I didn't even know you had to pay. You got to pay for messages, I guess, to talk to her directly. 32.8 million. Okay, let's just say that. It's almost close to 33 million. So she gets more money from just messaging her than she gets from the subscription. She gets 24 million from subscriptions, and then messaging is 32,400,000, or let's say 32.4 million, almost 33 million, which is a grand total. She grossed 71 million, so 71.3. Now I want y'all to see this. Let me see if I can't make it bigger. She grossed 71 million. That's before taxes. But she brought home, the net is $57 million after taxes. You know how much they took from that 57 million? Oh man, I would have I don't want to say it. Yes, 57 million over 33 years. Somebody get security. But let me tell you this. Another reason why y'all want to see Queens of Kings getting off the subject of baddies, because it's not like she be doing that much really in social media lately that I can really we can be on top of her. But I don't think she'll be bringing up about her money anytime soon. And I think that's the only thing that will interest you about Bhad, because people like the pocket watch. But let me tell you something about Queens of Kings. I know a lot of you guys are going to want to watch her because she's the one that's the breadwinner. Allegedly, they're saying her husband, who's Caucasian, he don't even work. She's the breadwinner. She's the one that pays all the bills. Like, she's the man. He don't have a job. So when she gets mad every other day, once a day, she goes lives and disrespects him. See, that's why people disrespect you when you're a man or a woman and you're not holding down yourself and your dignity. Hey, how you doing, Kalia? Because you know what? Especially being a man, if you're out here living off of a woman and you know, you're doing whatever you're doing and you're not providing for your family, you got a young girl, 27 years old, she gonna drag your name like this girl's doing to him. But see, what's so dangerous about that is he gets very mad and he be ready to go upside the head. Now, I just hope that we don't start doing commentary on this couple, because it seems like something always happens every time I start doing commentary on a couple that's in the algorithm. They start, hey, Cancer 66, then somebody gets arrested, and then that be the end of them. Anything to hurt Rock and the baby. What is the no? Diane Long and the Shelly Patton. What are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? So anyways, yeah, they don't work. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Well, no, not they. She works. And the last fight they got into, and I can see why he got into a fight, the last fight that they got into, because guess why? She threatened to quit YouTube. And why did he get mad about threatening to quit YouTube? Because she knew that it would get him mad because he don't work, and she's taking care of the both of them grown folk, herself and him, a grown man, and she's laying up having babies from him, because I think 2 of them are his and the other 2 from some other men. He got mad at her because she said she was quitting YouTube. She's the one that's making the money so that they can live the way they're living. So the true colors of this man came out, because why would you get mad if she did quit YouTube? Why? Because he's living off of her. So that's what was interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? That was what was interesting to me. I don't care how soft, what I'm saying, like, I don't care how light and soft his voice sounds. The dude is literally living off this girl. She knows it too, and when she gets mad, that's when the truth come out. And then when she don't want to, when she wants to be lovey-dovey, she's lovey-dovey. So let me, all right, Kings and Queen, they should have just pulled up her channel. I can see some of her videos channel. All right, so let me see. Let's do this. So I'm going to oh, you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, good. So this is the name of the channel here. My Blended Life. It says Interracial Family Vlogs. So this is a vlog she did a year ago. Let me see how long she's been doing videos. Four years ago. Okay. Oh, she's been with him for a minute then. Now her lives, I think, are deleted unless she put them back on there. But she deleted all her lives. She's one of those real compulsive person. Now, if you look at her right now, look at her when she talks now. She's literally having, I'm gonna show you right now. Just giving you an example. Gotta wait for this commercial to leave. We ain't gonna worry about no commercials. She's acting like this girl crazy.
I want to make sure they can hear you, baby. You know, you don't got a mic, and it's on my phone.
I can. I need one of those things.
Thank you, Rachel. Said Brett and Rose forever.
Shout out.
Where are you guys? We are here on our last day at this.
Thank you, Nash Money TV.
Stupid. Somebody said always to have like appreciation for having a roof over your head, and I do.
Yep, she has
I genuinely do. But we're at our last day at this tiny little place.
We're talking right now. We're talking about.
Yeah, I'm very excited to leave it. As a mom,
now of course this video wouldn't interest none of y'all. I would definitely pull up some clips of some, because you didn't record it. You are recorded when you're on. So
she wasn't even trying to listen to you or soothe you as a mom.
Just have this picture in your mind.
Yes, CC. I was so excited. I'm not even gonna lie. I was genuinely excited to like talk to her. And that's why I was so bummed out. And then she says things all the time, like
and be just dragging
like about pulling things out on my brother. It made me like have to go and message my brother, like, hey. Am I going
Just
crazy
came
or
from the
did this
gym about
happen?
an hour
It's
and a
just
half
what
ago
she
and
does.
jumped on here to keep y'all for about an hour.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
I'll be
There's
back
some people
on.
thinking we're
Have
running
no
for
fear.
president
So
or
get
something like
ready
that.
for me.
We're not.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Cash
We make
Money
funny
TV.
videos on the
Sweetie.
internet.
Love
This
y'all.
is the
Stay
internet
blessed and I'm out. Make
where
sure y'all hit the like button.
plenty of
Mwah.
wild things happen. So we're on the Wild West here, and so welcome. And
They said, do your kids get along with him? Just wondering, because my kids, Cypher and Naomi, don't get along with their stepdad, and I don't know something. Okay, so be honest, Brett and Roz are like this. I think even more